Hi friends, it's Susan Smith with Stamp Creatively. I am doing my worst nightmare. I have a ring light, I have a camera, I have my phone. I've downloaded the software so that I can switch this over and you can see my projects. If you ever have a technology question, don't ask me. My hair's still wet. It was haircut day. I'm on my third shirt because I had a haircut and I cooked and it was scary, so I had to change again. But I do have on earrings for you. So if you subscribe to my videos and you watch me, just know that there may be a little more casual, more than dressy. It's just who I am. Okay, so I'm going to switch this to my phone so you can see the projects, but I'm doing I'm using product out of the mini catalog. Just so you know. Now watch, I'm going to switch this over. We're going to make sure this works. Yay! Okay, so I have to figure out why my camera is not in the place that I pointed it originally. Now give me 1 second. I don't want to make you throw up, but let's move it just a little bit. Okay, so here's my camera. Oh wait, it's still. What the heck? I'm not sure I understand. Wait, Siri thinks I want to talk to her, and I really don't. Stop, Siri. Okay, let's. Oh, I moved. Oh, good. Siri. Guys, again, don't ever ask me about technology. So what I'm going to show you are these two cute camp cards that I did. These are the choices that they had at camp. I'm going to adjust this just a smidge. We're going to get to be friends eventually with technology. Probably not, but I'm still going to try. So let me show you what I did here. I took, they had a choice of whichever background they wanted to use. And let me show you how I did that. So first of all, I used the Cutest Halloween, which is the cutest. Oh, it's backwards. Well, we'll work on that later. Wait a minute, let me see. Now my friends have been working with me because again, technology is not my best friend. And they have told me that there are things I can do to help with this. I did it! I have 2 stickers now I get today. Okay, Cutest Halloween. And then I used, I love these Picture This dies from the annual catalog. So that's the second thing I used. And so I took that Sale-a-bration paper. Remember, anytime you spend $50 in right now, and next month in September, so August and September, anytime you spend $50, you get something free. So I'm using the Beautifully Penned DSP. So I ran it through with that Picture Perfect die. Again, this is 4 by 5 1/4. And I made my holes. And so then I had these pieces, and I'll show you what I did with these in just a minute. So I did that. And then I laid it on top. I couldn't decide between Granny Apple and the Gorgeous Grape. I think for camera purposes, I almost said TV purposes. We're not on TV. I'll show you how I did it with this. So what I did was I laid it down, and I have all these cute little holes. And so I just began filling the holes with some of these cute little critters. And I'm using Memento. So I'm going to add some fun words. You put a smile on my face. I have grandkids. And dude, they're the best. I get phone calls. We have 3 3-year-old grandchildren, and one of them, Walt, is golfing now all the time. He's 3, about to be 4. So he will call me and tell me what he still needs to be a good golfer. Today it was some more balls and some putting things. I don't even remember what he said. I was laughing too hard at him. Hey boo. Okay, so I filled in my little holes with, again, just Memento and all those fun little words. Now, because no Halloween is perfect without some sparkle, everything gets gone over with a little bit of Wink of Stella. Cute little scarecrow face. There's that ghost. I'm just going to go over this real quick. Okay. Now, I ran mine through the impression folder. I used any impression folder. When people came to camp, they could use whatever they wanted. It didn't matter. They just got to use an impression folder. So that's what they used. And now I'm going to show you how I put it together. I took my Whisper White, folded it in half. Okay, the new thing is on this camera, that's different than my old camera, is I have no way of knowing how long this is taking. I like to stay between 2 and 10 minutes because I can't listen to myself talk that long. So that's my favorite way to do it. And I can't see that on this camera. So that I'm going to have to change because I want to see how long I'm talking to you. I took this black glitter organdy ribbon and I'm just going to run it across the front. So I just ran it across the front. I'm going to tuck it underneath. I'm going to give myself a little bit of smidge because I'm going to mount the other on top. And I'll show you why I smidged in a minute. Oh, come on, friend. I love the Seal Plus unless I push too hard. And then if I push too hard, it pulls up my paper. So I wanted it to cover the whole front. So I've covered the whole front. Now on this piece, on that hand pinned, I am going to add dimensionals. And I'm going to put a bunch of dimensionals. Look how pretty this other side is. Just wait till I show you what I did with the other side. I'm going to have to get a stopwatch because I don't like to take much more than 10 minutes because, well, I just don't. So now I'm going to turn this over, take these off and turn them over. The changing software, changing things. Oh my gosh. Why can't everything just stay the same? Oops, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to make sure this is going the right direction. Okay, now I raised that up, so I'm going to slide this under here. Is that right where I want it? So now it's raised up over those holes where I put those cute little things. I'm going to cut another piece of this organdy, and I just need a couple inches. So I'm going to tie a bow up here. And then I took some of the other pieces to the stamp set, like the kitty cats and the pumpkins, and I cut those out over here. So I have pumpkin pie, and then I stamped it off, and I have the, this is Sahara sand, and that's another kitty face. And so I just used the punch to punch those out because the stamp set and the punch are bundled. So this is the bundle. There's the, it's called Halloween Punch. So I'm going to stick it right in here. Punch out the kitty cat. Oh, and I did go over those a little bit with Wink Stella so they would sparkle. Because I mean, if you have kitty cats like mine, when mine are downstairs, they end up sparkling. So we'll just pretend these kitty cats have been down in someone's studio. And then I just took dimensionals again and stuck them on. So I have a pumpkin. I'm going to stick this here. Let me get that kitty cat right where I want it. One kitty. We have two kitties, so that's the reason that there's two kitties on here, because I have two kitties. Oh, I think I'm going to put this one on the glue dot because I want him to be a little bit lower. There we go. So there it is in Granny Apple. And there it is in the... Oh, I've got black dots to add. Because I use these black dots too. Because I just like these matte black dots. I use them on a lot of stuff. Okay, there's some matte black dots on them. So here they are. Now I'm going to show you... Remember I told you I punched out all those circles? So I had all these circles to punch out. Cute, huh? So I took some of them and turned them over and I colored them with a blend. This is polished pink cardstock. I ran it through the brick and mortar. And then to get it to look like that, I took my white craft, and you can use any color you want. That's just happened to be the color that I picked. And then by dragging that white craft over it, it makes my bricks stand up a little bit more. And then you can, the ones that I did the checks on, or I just nailed these down flat. And then I just colored a couple of these. And I just took the bright pink. I mean, it's a blend. Get to blend it. That's the best about these. So this is dark polished pink. This is light polished pink. I have all my blends in the Stampin' Up! Blends storage, and sometimes I don't always put them back in where they're supposed to be. So I took this, the light blue, and kind of shaded this outside, just because I didn't want it white. And this is light balmy blue. And then I took dark mango and went in the centers. And this one I'm going to put in the middle with a dimensional. I have this one, and I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, maybe so I'm going to do this one because it just doesn't have as much. And then the ribbon that I used is that pretty new ribbon that is the blue and white stripe. Oh, well, that's crazy. Never done that before. And on camera, of course. And this one, I'm going to stick on with the glue dot. And then the treat yourself that I put on there, came from, the treat yourself came from this stamp set too. Okay, so I'm just going to mount it. I'm going to use the pretty ribbon that's also in the catalog. This one is the striped grosgrain pool party. But how fun is that? To take my Halloween, the leftovers for my Halloween became a fun, pretty spring card. All right, friends, thanks for joining me. I'll put up a list of everything I used, all papers. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. Just know if you watch me later, I'm going to get better at this. Because, you know, sometimes it just takes us a minute. All right, friends. Have a great day. Hope to stamp with you soon. Bye.